Good morning, everyone. This is Jackie with Paper Cuts. And for those of you that already subscribed, thank you very much for coming and watching me. I do appreciate it. For those that are not subscribers yet, please click the button down below that says subscribe, and then click the bell so you get notifications when I post a video. I appreciate all of you going through my craft journey with me, and hopefully I will give you some tips and tricks along the way. So last week we were working on this unfinished junk journal that I had received as a kit. I purchased it, and I'm trying to finish it. We did some cardboard covers last week. I'm going to move this out of the way. We did some cardboard pages, not covers, pages. You could do a cover with it, I guess. And then we put the fabric, an old pillowcase, an antique pillowcase, on the spine so that we can sew it in. And then I showed you how to do faux stitching. Well, I have officially decided that my sewing machine has died. So I am contemplating purchasing a sewing machine so I can sew tags and things in my junk journals, and also make some of my other things like pillows and curtain ruffles and things like that. So I would appreciate anybody that's watching this today that they would go down below in the comment section and let me know. I really don't want to spend over $500 on a sewing machine. And I want something that's pretty easy to use. I don't need all that fancy embroidery stuff and all of that. So if you have recommendations, please let me know. I would greatly appreciate it. So I've cut off to the left here some more spines. I'll show you what we finished last week again. I put this signature together. It's scrapbook paper, the cardboard, some tissue paper. It's kind of like a tracing paper. And then the pages that I got in the kit, I bound those with another, and they're all gessoed with the fabric edging on the spine, and then attached it to another scrapbooking page. Here's a book page that I'll gesso so we can do something with that. The cardboard, and then another book page. So that is one signature. So in this signature I have 1, 2, 3, 4 full pages, or 4 pages, 8 sides. So we're probably going to do 3, maybe 4 like this. So let's get started. So I'm going to set this for signature aside. I hope everybody's doing well and is getting some crafting in. I personally haven't done a whole lot since I saw you last. Kind of was a busy week at work and had to go see the doctor. Finally, I got some doctors here in Tennessee, and I'm having a hearing problem, my daughter says, and I'm always asking her to speak up, and I'm not being able to hear very well. Well, evidently, from that sinus infection that I had, I've got some ear blockage, which is creating my hearing issue. So, long story short, they tried to get it taken care of yesterday. at the doctor's, but was not able to. This is, it's like a paper bag, but it's also got bumps in it. I think it was in a package of some sort. I don't know. So we're going to add this one to the second one. So there's 2 pages. Now we're going to put these 2 together. I'm going to set these aside too, so that I have a little more room. This is that wonderful variegated paper that I just love. And then I got my binding. We're going to use Fabri-Tac again on this. Hopefully today we will be able to get some decorating done. I don't know. I somehow always misgauge my time, how long it takes and all of that. So I'm hoping I get pretty efficient today. That's my hope. So now we have this one down. I'm just going to cut it off and add it to my signature. Excuse me. I got the pages a little wonky, it looks like, so let me pull this off again. There we go. Got to kind of line up the pages, don't you? Because you don't want your pages wonky in your signature. But wonky is okay sometimes, I think. I'm just getting the fringe out on this side. Make sure it's glued down really well. And then we're going to have to cut down some of the pages, I think, because a couple of them are a little wider than my hardcover album now. Okay, so we got that one on. And that's on the inside. Okay. I think I should put a little Fabri-Tac along this edge here where that other fabric is. Make sure we get it all adhered. We don't want anything coming apart, right? So, let's cut this down a little bit. I'm going to put a fabric ruffle on this page. I know for sure. And then it'll stick out a little bit to match that other page. All right, so there's another one. We need one more, and then this signature will be done. So I think I'm going to use this paper. It has a pocket on the other side, and then this one. Now this has a little bit over the edge. I don't know if it's going to be enough though. Let's just see. We're going to try it. We want to make sure the pages adhere nice and good. Let's turn it over and see if I got it lined up okay. Yeah. This one needs to go down a little bit. There we go. That's the thing about Fabri-Tac. It is a really strong glue, but it allows you to lift things up and replace them. Let's see. Oh yeah, it may be just enough. I'm a little concerned. Well, maybe once it dries, it'll be okay. I could take a thin little strip and put it on there, but let's just let it dry a little bit first. I'm going to cut this down. So I'm going to try to do on all my book pages some type of lace ruffle or fabric ruffle. I don't want to cut all my other pages down too far. So you see there's a border there. So this fabric ruffle will stick out a little bit, and then you'll be able to see it through the signatures or through the book. So here's, let's see, I think I want to do it. No, that's correct. Let's put it on this side. And then we have 4 pages. Kind of wonky. Yeah, so there's still a couple pages that are long. Let's match it up to this signature. No, they're all right. Okay, so there's 2 signatures. And now we'll do one more, and I think that's going to be sufficient because my book is already getting, can you see? Sorry. I got the camera way down. Let me move it up a little. So I can put one more signature in, and then once we embellish the book, it'll grow. So it should be good. We are going to have to cut some of these pages down because they are sticking over the book a little bit too much. But we'll do that at the end. So I need to find my scrapbooking paper. It's in my closet, and I don't know. I think it's on the very bottom of everything. So I think I'm going to put an Edith Holden page in here. It's called Berries. It's kind of Christmassy, but I think it'll be okay. I'll gesso it a little bit. So it says December on it, but well, maybe I won't use it. I have a map page that I'm thinking I could use. I think this is, let's see, there's Jamestown, Hillsborough. I don't know what state, but I think I'm just going to cut it down with my scissors. My blades for my cutting, my Fisker cutter is getting kind of dull and needs replaced. So what's happening is when I go to cut paper, it tears the paper, and I don't like that. So let's see. Because I have enough room, I'm going to do the paper spine here and carry it to the other side. Oh, this is part of Tennessee because it says Memphis. It says Leesburg, Jeffersonville. Well, hallelujah. So that's pretty cool. I'm just going to line this up. Put fabric tack on it because there is fabric on this other page. And I think, yeah. So I found a sewing cabinet, an antique sewing cabinet on Facebook Marketplace yesterday. And the gentleman lives a ways away, but he works in Murfreesboro. So he has agreed to drop it off to me next week sometime. And then I'll do a video when I refinish it so you can see what I do to it. And then when I get my new sewing machine, I'll work it out so it fits in there. And I'm so excited about it. He's giving me a really good deal on it. So there's 2 now that are ready. And then we'll have to cut this one down a little bit. So since we have 2.5 signatures done and I don't have any more scrapbooking paper handy, I think what I'm going to do is take a ledger page of some sort that I have in my stash and put that in there. And then I have some other really neat, what do you call them? Oh, here's a graph page. I have that. I really need to coffee dye. I can't tell you. I am totally out of my coffee dye papers. Here's kind of a cool antique page. It's old vintage, like, what do they call? Pans. And this page is pretty blank, so that would make a nice journal page. And then the back of it. So let's fold these 2 and then we'll get them cut down. I think I'm going to fold this a little shorter because I hope I'm in camera. I'm not. Sorry about that, guys. These pages are a little bit wider than my book. So we're just gonna hopefully, no, that's too far. Okay, let's just do it this way. And then cut it down. I think we're just going to have to cut it down here. Okay. Just fold that in there. Put that inside here. This is all stuff I know you guys already know how to do. But sometimes it's fun watching somebody else's thought process on how to do something you already know how to do. And then I'm just going to stick it in there like that. And then cut it down here so it matches the other pages. And then cut it down here. There we go. I'll save the these little scraps for something else. This other piece I'm going to toss. Okay. So this signature has 4 pages in it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. However, it is a little thinner. So I thought maybe we could put an envelope or something and put a flap in it or whatever when we start decorating. Okay, so let's get our signatures out. So I had told you initially, so yeah, now we've got about a good inch spine. I had told you initially that I had set aside some embellishments, but I don't know exactly what all I have in here, so let's investigate. I have a glassine bag, some little tabs for, oh, I have this beautiful pearl on a ball clip that I thought I'd put dangling off of one of the pages. A little more of the leftover trim. A couple of buttons. One of these pretty lace flowers. So I've got all that. Then I think these are all kind of, oh, here's my snippet roll. So I was thinking maybe one of these edges we could put on one of the cardboards so it would stick out, but we'll see. I think most everything else, oh, piano paper, are scraps. Here's the envelope I wanted to put in. And then some tissue paper. Here's some more tissue paper. So maybe we can do like a collage on one. Here's a couple of tags that I want to put in. And library cards. Another little envelope that we can embellish. And then there's some yarn and some bits and pieces. There's a little ballerina scrapbook paper. So yeah, a little bit of everything in here. In this little notepad. I thought we'd put in there too. So just some little doodads, I guess. So this is piano paper. And I think it's kind of cool. Folded up and stuck in a pocket. So I think that's what we're going to do with this. As like another little writing spot. So let's take this first one. And we're going to take this little glassine envelope. And I think I want it on this page as a flip. And then in here, we can tuck a card or something. And this is from 1895, so it's very vintage. So let's just glue that down. I know our weather here has gotten a little warmer, but we've had little spritz of rain on and off all day, so it's made it very humid, which I think is par for the course here. Oh, I want it this way. I'm doing it upside down. And then when the glue dries on it, it should dry clear, I'm hoping. But we're going to put something on that side. There we go with that. And then I have some others, ephemeral that's already done that I'm going to get. And so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I have my ephemera basket. This is ephemera already done. So I'm going to pull some things out. And so you don't have a blank while I do that. That's kind of cute. That would look good in the pocket. I have tags. I have pockets. So I really kind of want to stay in the pink and beige tones if I can, since the majority of the cover is pink. So it's just finding the right stuff and using that. Here's another tag. It's got green on it, but that doesn't bother me. This is from G. Kerr, her Friday freebies. And then I have quite a few. Here's another tag, so we'll pull that one out. This one's cute. That would make a nice flip page. It's got a little pink ruffle on it. Here's another one, vintage. Those are all my tags. Here's a pink and blue one that I did. It's got some peach in it, but we'll see. This one's all pink. That's pretty big. We could make that a flip. I'm looking for some pockets is what I'm looking for. Oh, there we go. I haven't gotten far enough in it. Here's a pocket. Here's a flip pocket. This is an envelope. Here's one of those corner pockets that kind of cute. I don't know how many pockets we need. Here's another pocket. Okay, so I got about halfway through and I pulled out quite a bit, so we'll get started on that. This one is kind of busy, but it's cute, and then we can stick a little tag in there. Let's see if this one works. Yeah. Happily ever after, it says. Lilacs. Very springish. So as I find something, I'm just going to go ahead and glue it down. This pocket was made, oh gosh, I want to say a couple years ago. I don't even know where I got the ideas, but they were, it was someone on YouTube. You can use it as a double pocket, or you can use it as a single pocket. I'm using it as a single pocket, and I'm just going to glue it down, and then we'll figure out what we're going to put in it. And it's got the pink and pink flower, or not a flower, ruffle. And then we'll just put this tag in for the time being. If we find something that's even better, we'll do that. Okay, so this side, I think I want one of the flips, and I think this would be a beautiful flip. So I want to hinge this on this side, and then I can hinge it with the cardboard. I can hinge it with scrapbook paper, but I think I'm going to use this nifty paper bag-ish kind of thing. And I'm just going to cut a strip, fold it in half. I'm winging this video today. And then I'm just going to stick this down like that. Scoot this up a little bit. Oops. Sorry, hit the camera. Shake, shake, shake. I gotta get better at that. I'm just always trying to stay in frame, and I need to get a bigger tripod. Eventually, I'll have everything I need. So I put that down flush, and then I'm just going to round the corners here so it's not a harsh hinge. And I think what I'm going to do is I will probably put something on the back, but in the meantime, let's just get this glued down into our signature. So can you believe it? I've already been on here a half an hour. That's just crazy to me. But isn't that beautiful? And then it has a cute little pocket right there. We could, let's just flip this real quick. The reason that I use this dark paper is so that it would blend in with this. But you can write on the back. You can write on the back here. Isn't that cute? Yay! I like it. I like it. Not crazy about the yellowish color, but it's all right. Okay, so then we have our cardboard paper, which I'm going to leave for writing, and then I'll probably stamp some lines on it. And then in this side, I'd like to have like a flat pocket. I like this, but it's pretty big. I can't. Yeah, it's gonna, oh, no, it's not gonna work. let's do this as a pocket then. That would work. I'm just not sure if on the variegated it's going to be a good hold or not. I might have to. Oh, this one would be a good one. Let's just try it. What I'm thinking, because it's variegated, that once I put the glue down, it may not adhere strong enough. But I'm using Fabri-Tac on this one. Hopefully it will be strong enough. And this is a double pocket. So there's a pocket here and the pocket here. So we're just going to see if it will adhere. I think it will. But we won't try to put anything in the back pocket yet until it's really dried. But we have, see if I have a little tag. I don't know if I pulled out a little tag or not. I did not. So let's get a couple of little ones and see. There's this one with the lilacs on it. Oh, that's kind of cute. And then the bigger pocket in the back. I like this one too, with the butterfly. That one's different. Yeah, I like it a little shorter. I think what I'm going to do is use that leftover linen and put a little tab on it. And then I'm going to have to say goodbye for now. And we'll work on it again next week. I know this weekend is Mother's Day, and I hope all of you mothers out there have a beautiful day. You deserve it. Raising children is a big task, probably the hardest one, and the most rewarding. So all of you that are mommies, I wish you a happy Mother's Day. I hope you do something special for yourself, and your children are kind and sweet to you. Oh, okay, Fabri-Tac. I guess I gotta let it dry. Guess I gotta let it dry. Just get it down. There we go. So we're going to put that in here. And we're going to say goodbye for now. I thank you for watching Paper Cuts by Jackie. And I hope you have a blessed weekend. Bye-bye now.